evening hike down, which is only like 5 o'clock, 5:30. Nice red chemical skies. Everything looks really dark on the GoPro. It's kind of a light next to it. How that looks, I'll see. I'll download it anyway. There's no editing. Production is hitting the button. Night hikes are pretty cool. If you don't have enough light, it's be a little creepier. Seems like that's what I've noticed. But it's good that we have the forest, you know, we don't have the woods. If we had the woods, it'd be a whole different situation. Like people, you know, pretty much everywhere but here. Or even Northern California has a lot of woods, but this isn't really woods. This is forest, but it's not the. I mean, there are. I mean, of course, there are Sasquatch in California, Northern California. I've seen signs around here, and there are people who do video and stuff, and they do find a lot of, you know, with the markings. I've seen markings around here, but you know, you never. This isn't. Well, there's creatures everywhere that aren't on our fucking chart, on our inventory list. The people going missing, as many people that go missing, that should tell you that the whole top of the food chain is not, you know, if we're on top of the food chain, adults wouldn't be going missing. And the amount of people that go missing is just remarkable. And as much as I fucking go up, you know, I'll go anywhere alone. Usually without a gun either. Just a machete and a knife. I should have a gun, but I don't like guns, and if I have one, then I might use it. This something's trying to eat me, take my life. I got the machete to, like a fucking sword. So, you know, it's something. I'm defenseless. We don't have any cats out here. We don't see them that much. There are bobcats out here. I know there's one that lives at the bottom of this fucking trail in the ravine there. I've seen it before. And it's probably the same one or from the same family that the one I used to live, the one I used to see when I lived on Sycamore. So bobcats, those fuckers are, dude, those things would trot right by me on Sycamore, and I had to do a double take to figure out it wasn't a cat, because they look like a domestic cat on steroids. And you'd be like, is that a huge cat, or is it just, is that something? Because they look, that's what the bobcat looks like. And I've seen one cross the trail in front of me when I was coming down one day at the end of this trail, and I saw it zoom down, and I'm thinking, you know, this is probably his area. Well, it would have to be, because wherever you see it, it's going to be its area, because those things would be domestic. I mean, not domestic, but they're going to have an area where they hunt and live, keep out other things that aren't the same. But bobcats, they usually don't attack. I mean, when I lived on Sycamore, I was flying my drone out in front, looking up in the sky, and standing out in the street, and one walked right by me down the hill, and this knucklehead across the street. So, dude, he came around. He was running out with his phone. He's all, dude, did you see that, bro? Dude, that was a fucking bobcat. He went right by it. And I was like, oh. He said, it just trotted down the hill, just looking like a fucking huge house cat. But no, but those aren't like mountain lions. Mountain lions, those fuckers, they're hunting. If you see a mountain lion, you're in trouble. Or just like if you live in Florida or in the South, a panther. Fuck that shit. Dude, you think you run into a fucking panther? That's like a giant fucking, like a black cat. That's like my mom's cat, except like 70 pounds instead of 8 pounds. That's a horrible thought. I wouldn't play with it if it was that big. Oh wow, look at the fucking Kim sky. It's beautiful. Look at the Kim set. Man, they're spraying to cover up the fucking sun. What are they doing? They're blocking off our life. I think the sun does a lot more for us than just make the plants grow and light the day. Makes you smart, powers you up. So how the fuck does somebody like Bill Gates just say, oh, okay, I have enough money to say, I'm going to block the sun? Because you see it during the day. Look at this fucking X right here. Now they're blocking the moon. Look at a fresh X and a fresh fucking look at that shit, man. The moon's just about to show, and there's a fucking chemtrail X right in front of it. Oh, and there's another X over there. Oh, and they're probably in the middle of making one here. They're putting the X's on us tonight. You think I'm fucking kidding? Look, that's just the first. They're only halfway done here, and I can see an older one underneath it. Now what happened? What does that mean when somebody's putting an X on you? Oh no, that's conspiracy. Look at, there's one out there too. You can see it. It's faded out. A few weeks ago they did that. They were put X's all over Sierra Madre. Maybe they're for me. No, probably not. Not yet. That's cool though, you can just see the moon peeping out. Let's see here and watch. Yeah, then the spraying. Well, I heard Trump saying when he was in the beginning, he said he's going to put people in prison for spraying us. Oh, and I just heard yesterday he pardoned some thug. Somebody, some rich. Yeah, he's just a fucking Trump. Trump on fucking South Park is more amusing. Relax, guy. And then they got Vance, JD Vance is like fucking tattoo. And now fucking Trump is hitting him too. He started having sex with the facial expressions they have Trump making is just, that's the fucking funniest shit. It's fucking hilarious. But all presidents fucking say they're gonna do something and then they get elected and they don't do it. But he was the one. He really, rounded up a lot of people from the last time, and then losing, the election. And that was totally stole. That, they stole that one outright on purpose, and that one was they were conditioning the people to accept anything, because unless you're one of these people on the left and you think that it was a fair election. I mean, dude, the cheating, it was ridiculous, dude. Kicking out Republicans from, working at the fucking the polls. I mean, dude, it was crazy. Covering up the windows and then all the videos of people, the chicks just throwing away fucking boxes of Trump votes. It was just, they did it on purpose. It was going to be an outright steal and everybody's going to have to accept it. And they had created the fucking whole, the left-right anger they got everything perfect there. The woke, that fucking generation. The LGBT thing. And it's, either one of those. Everybody would assume I'm a Trumper. I never trusted Trump. In the beginning, I heard some good things, like right in the beginning, like when he was talking shit about people and just doing the debates before he even ran, when he was just trying to be the Republican. Everybody remembers in the 80s and 90s when there was the big sitcom years, and I'll tell you, every sitcom that there was, just about almost everyone, at some point they would have a cameo, and I'm not every sitcom would have a cameo from, and he would always make a cameo as Donald Trump, right? And why is that? Why were they doing that? Why him? Why wasn't other people, And why was it always whenever you saw him, it was, oh, it's the billionaire Donald Trump. And, even if he wasn't a billionaire, right, it was, and I'm telling you, it was a plan. Those cameos, there were no reason for the cameos. And they always made it look like, oh, there's the rich guy. No, oh yeah, like all the women wanted him. They were doing that for. Whoa, what is that? Oh, that's for me. It was a bird. They were setting you up for this. He was already scripted into the show right then. They were pushing him on you to make him look like Donald Trump, and then fucking his show. The show was part of it too. It was all part of the script. And nobody gets in to the show without being written in. So I hear some oops. Yeah, it's fucking dark as hell. It's fucking creepy. And I was talking about people disappearing. Look, I put myself in the, you know, I make it possible often. Especially going everywhere alone, but like I said, we don't have the woods. We just have Angeles Forest. That's not Bigfoot territory. Seems like cryptid territory. That's when you get all kinds of crazy shit. Where people see the rake, those white fucking things. Dude, those are nuts. Really fucking nuts. I was watching some video on YouTube of this chick. Oh my god, I don't know where the fuck she goes. This place is damn near like Skinwalker fucking ranch. There's the eye shine again. It's another bird. It's got to be like, I mean, it's like Skinwalker ranch. She walks down this fucking trail. Shh, shh, shh. You didn't even see me. But you must do, I mean, fucking crazy. There's shit following her in the bushes. It's just crazy. But I don't know. I don't think it's fake, but I can't. The trippy part is she goes. She goes back. And sometimes she drives through, but most of the time she's walking through. She's got like really bright lights going through. But dude, there's shit in the bushes. You can see the eye shine. It's crazy. She's freaked out. And dude, it is so, they're so close to it, whatever it is, and I think it's those fucking creepy white things. I don't think it's Bigfoot. But the place she's going to, it says that a man disappeared there. And she's going back there. I don't know if she by herself or with somebody else with the camera. I don't know. Either way, that's fucking nuts. I mean, you can see him in the woods right there. They follow them as they go down the road. You can see, they'll run out. Dude, it's crazy. I don't know the name of the channel. And people will see shit and say, oh, that's fake. Man, people don't really, you're not going to get a lot of notoriety or fame or what, or money or anything for, faking. And if you're going to put some friends in the bushes to make it look like they're cryptid, they're not going to have, their eyes aren't going to shine like that. So you're not going to get people to put on white fucking rake suits. And it's December 4th. Fuck. Tripping. Seems like this year just went flying by. Not a whole lot. Seems like not a whole lot to remember. I don't know. Time is just zooming by faster. Oh, there's the moon. This is the area I think the bobcat lives. Oh, well, there's the wall. It means you're almost out. This is right where I saw the bobcat go down the hill right in front of me here. There's foxes too. Not a whole lot, but I have seen at least one. Foxes are different because they don't run, they don't gallop. They scamper quickly. No galloping. All the legs are, they just do that fast. Like those speed walker dudes look all stupid when they do it. I'm probably going to cut this one off. I'm almost down. This concludes another exciting hike. I didn't disappear this time. But everybody have a good one. And if you don't like the material, I don't know why the fuck you watching it or listening. But fuck you and thank you very much just for, anyway. If you wasted all that time, you'll never get it back. Don't come to me for it. Alright, peace everybody. Be safe, stay stupid.